wrong with it. It's the end.
Since the dawn of man, we have gazed up at the heavens with wonderment and awe. That vast sea of endless space, filled with glowing specks of light, and most possibly, light itself. Due to a flourishing and technically advanced space program, the United States is prepared to answer the question, who are we and where did we come from? With the first manned space mission scheduled for the year 1965, we will be visiting the Red Planet. Our story is based on one young man's quest to contact other life forms and answer the eternal question, are we alone in this vast galaxy called space?
Love that girl. Oh, 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 gee, my oh, gee. Well, oh, oh, gee. Oh, I love that girl. Love that girl. Oh, 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 please listen to me. Hey, 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 my please. Oh, I love that girl. Love that girl.
Do you ever just stop and wonder, Betty?
About us, Billy?
No, silly, about what mysteries could be solved if only we could unlock the secrets of the heavens.
Billy, can you take your brains away from space for a minute and spend some time here with me, on Earth?
I'm sorry, Betty, it's just, well, I truly believe we'll soon be charting a course for the heavens and...
In what, Billy?
Oh, you'll just think I'm being foolish.
No, I won't, silly. It's just, sometimes, well, you think too much, Billy.
Well, it's just, I've always believed that there's more out there in space. I mean, other than just us mankind.
Oh, that's just plain hogwash. You need to stop fantasizing about little green men and space travel. It's just not practical. Besides, if it were possible, we'd already have it here in Dearborn. Well, it's just like that new drive-in they're building on Maple Street. We can do anything.
Not practical? Well, that's just what they said about Edison and his light bulb. Henry Ford and his car, number 2 and his pencil, they all seem practical now, Betty.
They're all made by famous inventors, and you're just Billy Mason from Dearborn, Michigan.
Maybe for now, but one day I'll be known as the Magellan of the skies.
You may in fact end up becoming someone famous one day, but for now, Billy Mason, you have a steady girlfriend who doesn't find you too romantic. Others might find this location secluded and cozy. Why, bet Moose Humphreys would like to spend some time here with me at the submarine races.
Submarine races? Just what are you talking about, Betty?
If you don't know Billy Mason, I surely am not going to tell you. You just keep your head in the clouds and don't worry about little old me.
Well, you are coming to my science exhibit, aren't you?
Well, Professor is offering up 20 points to anyone who shows up to that silly old laboratory. I guess we'll all be there for your space stuff.
Well then, be prepared to be thrilled by my keen demonstrations.
Oh, joy.
I love that girl.
Matter. Einstein spread much of this new theory with his writing on the subject entitled Radioisotopes and Their Hidden Frequency Alterations. I feel this is a new frontier for Americans to invest in and see foster toward growth.
Well, Thomas, you've done an excellent job of presenting your findings. and informing the class on this breakthrough technology. Are there any questions for Thomas Hildebrand and his radioisotope theory?
Radioisotopes.
Hey, that's smart.
I guess that brings us up to Billy Mason. Billy, what in the heavens have you concluded for us recently?
Hey, Billy, you seen any little green men yet?
No.
Knock it off, Moose, or I'll cut out one of your daily feedings.
Stop the kidding noises and let the spaceway fly a ship.
All right, that'll be enough for today, students. As many of you know, Billy Mason has been conducting experiments with rocket propulsion and intergalactic space travel. He's been doing experiments at the old mill down by 4th Street. Billy, what have you concluded for us recently?
Well, last Saturday I did an experiment with my new automated dual engine. And well, based upon a 15 miles per hour northwest wind, a 73-degree temperature, and 43% humidity, I got a range of approximately 212 feet.
150 feet.
Hey, you think that's high enough to go to the moon?
No, not quite, Duke. But it is higher than most birds can fly, and a lot higher than all the buildings here in town. I calculate that with additional thrusters and more aerodynamic design, I'll reach altitudes of unprecedented height.
Space is so romantic.
Say hello to the little green fellas on the way up, Major Matt Mason.
Ready, sir.
And the report?
No, your donut.
Oh, well, listen, fellas, I need that flight plan from Saturday. I've got to see what's going on there. Do you guys realize how important this is? Do you realize that there's 2 scenarios, count them, 2 scenarios that we've got to deal with? One is that somebody around here is shooting these things up using our technology. The other is much more ominous. It could be that someone else from someplace else is doing this.
Sir, I have the coordinates.
Ah, where?
The launch site is from a city in mid-Michigan called Dearborn.
Dearborn? Get me a plane ready. I've got to get there right away.
Yes, sir. Hello, we need a plane.
Mr. Mayor, we have a problem, a serious problem. It looks like there's been a breach of security in Section 7, and it looks like it's aliens from space.
Aliens? Are they human-like?
Mr. Mayor, we don't know.
Well, is there any indication to what their mission is?
It looks like it is a recon mission. It looks like they're getting ready for a full-stage invasion of our community.
Well, I gotta have more information than that. We need to call the president. And don't call the press, because I don't want any full-scale panic attack.
I understand, Mr. Mayor. The problem is if we can attack now while they're weak, we can solve this problem.
No, we can't attack now. We don't have enough information, and they might be friendly.
Friendly?
Friendly.
For your sake and my sake, Mr. Mayor, I hope you're right.
I'm tired of excuses and silly tales of imperfection. Get me Gork now.
Here, Your Excellency.
Gork, your status cards have risen. I'm offering you an interplanetary mission.
Thank you, Excellency, for your confidence in my abilities. Will I be needed on Zarok or Nebula?
No, Gork. This mission involves a level 2 planet inhabited by sloth-like creatures who have prematurely discovered thermal rocket propulsion.
I see, Your Excellency. And what is my manifest goal, if I may be so bold to ask?
You are to infiltrate the ranks, secure the return of XL2GL, a space propulsion unit, which was stolen during a previous voyage to this primitive world.
I see. And upon retrieval of the propulsion unit?
Immediate return.
I see, Your Excellency. And when do I depart your lordship?
Right about now.
What's wrong with this thing? I just can't get it to work. Hey, what the hell? Oh.
Hey, Billy. Getting ready for another takeoff?
Yeah, but I sure am disappointed with my previous attempts. I just can't seem to get enough propulsion upon liftoff. I think I need more combustion during stage 1 of the launch.
Yeah, I heard about your recent problems during flight. Oh, have you ever considered using an alternative fuel or perhaps ignition burners that reach higher temperatures?
Well, no, I guess those considerations never crossed my... Hey, how come you know so much about space travel?
Chet Black.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, Billy. Chet Black, the hobby shop guy? Yeah, he's a real boss guy who drives a 55 Bel Air with gnarly half moons.
Half moons? Just what are you talking about, Rita?
What I mean is, he has a nifty car, and he's a real whiz with flight. You should go see him. He'd give you some advice.
All right, well, let's go. Oh yeah, and hey Rita.
What?
I'll even pop for a root beer on the way.
He's my little boy. Let's jump for joy. Come on, Mr. B.
Oh my.
Yeah, well maybe that's a good thing, you know. Houdini died from those. He was smoking one and some guy punched him in the stomach and he died right on the spot. They call him coffin nails. And my Aunt Frida,
No. Looked up. Is that a solar eclipse or some interplanetary reconfiguration?
No, I don't think so, Rita.
Well, maybe it's a Russian surveillance mission.
I don't think the Russians are quite that advanced. I think that's an alien vessel, and it's landing.
Oh, Billy, don't start with your little green men theory again.
I never said green, and I never said little. I just said someone, somewhere, they're watching us.
This isn't science. This stuff's for the kids. Now this. That's for gentlemen. Whoa. Wait, one minute. What? Well, if it isn't downriver Rita.
Ever get that carburetor purring again? Or are you still stuck in the garage?
Well, as a matter of fact, no, Rita. It was actually last weekend that I was out cruising, whipped Freddie Morelli down at Dead Man's Gulch. Of course, you would know about that, would you? Doesn't your granny ever let you out?
Sure she does. I just got other places to go and other people to see.
Well, I can imagine. So tell me, who's this square you're peddling today, huh?
Billy meet Chet. Chet meet Billy. You're both rocket boys and got a lot in common.
Rocket boy, huh? So, Billy, tell me, what do you think of liquid versus gas-filled rocketry?
Werner von Braun is, without a doubt, the greatest rocket scientist in history. His crowning achievement as head of NASA's Marshall Space and Flight is dealing with liquid-fueled rockets. I commend his choice due to the more stable characteristics of liquid versus the more volatile emphasis placed on gas.
Some would say. Okay, tell me then. What do you think of propulsion paperclip testing?
Von Braun was brought to the U.S. as part of Operation Paperclip in order to demonstrate their achievements of V-2 rockets. He was brought here in September of 1945 under contract with the U.S. Army.
Okay, Rocket Boy. You want to see something?
Don't trust anything he has to say. He drives a cherry car. That's about where it ends with him. The rest of his gig, it's all stories. Just like the one he dropped on me on our first date. Isn't that right, Chet?
What are you, spreading rumors, Rita?
Just get over
If it involves space and exploration, I'm game.
Okay, Rocket Boy, you come with me. You stay here, girl.
Meet me at the bottom, bring my boots and shoes. Lordy mama, Lordy mama. Meet me at the bottom, bring my boots and shoes. Oh, gotta leave this town and I ain't got time.
I know that twerp is in there.
Oh, say the gal I love has left me way behind. Lordy mama, Lordy mama.
Is this really necessary to be in the closet? Is it?
Do you know what this is in here?
A fuel absorption filter, I presume?
No, Einstein, no, it's not.
Well, then out with it. What is it?
Let's just say that this didn't come from the design table from the boys at NASA. Let us also say that this didn't come from the Ruskies. Okay? This thing fell from the sky. You know, like Chicken Little?
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to touch it. They said it had the cooties.
What does it do?
It's a hydrogen power cell. Okay? It creates energy through water filtration. This baby has unlimited power.
How do you get a hold of it?
Let's just say I got friends all over this big earth of ours. Now listen to me. You take this thing and you use it, okay? You following me?
I'm with you, Chet, but what am I supposed to do with it?
Don't you get it?
Yeah.
Make it fly, you know? Take it, make it fly. Make it your own. Use it to replace the internal combustion engine. This is the future, Billy. This is the future. Oh, just don't let it get in the wrong hands, okay?
Yeah, John.
Because I'm not going back there. Okay? I've been there. I know it's like you want to go to just take this thing and make it fly. It's not worth this to anybody.
No, of course not. Yeah.
I can do this. Second, this ain't so bad. I can do the dark. Yeah, Chet can do this. All right. Chet can do this.
Meet me at the bottom, bring my boots and shoes. Lord mama, Lord mama. Meet me at the bottom, bring my boots and shoes.
Oh, great. Looks like we got company.
Oh, joy.
Well, look what we got here. Looks like we got, Wimpy and the Tramp.
Shove it, Moose, where it doesn't shine.
Whoa, those are some, pretty harsh words there, little lady. Hey, Billy boy, your friend here needs an etiquette lesson.
I can see you've taken to the wrong side of the tracks, Billy Mason. Now, what will your mommy say when she sees Downriver Rita strolling up to your door?
Yeah, well, at least she can read, Betty. Old Moose there's still on his first grade primer. Hey, Moose, how about a C-spot run for us?
Well, how about ring your pencil neck there, Rocky boy?
Don't use words you can't spell, Moose.
Yeah, Humphrey.
That's it, pal. It's not so funny now, is it, there, Einstein? Let's see who escaped this equation.
All right, Moose, that's enough. Put him down. Shut up, homewrecker. Make me Miss Prissy.
Wouldn't be lady like Rita.
I ain't no lady, Miss Betty Boop.
Can't be happening. This can't be real.
Who are you, and where are you from?
Fear not, human. I mean you no harm. Activating your violent tendencies is not warranted here. Be calm, and I will explain myself.
Okay. I mean no harm either.
We have been forewarned that your primal society is a tribal-based, warmongering world filled with violence and hatred. We have also prepared for permanent weapons in case you choose to use them. I'm hopeful I will not have to neutralize you.
You have my cooperation. Scout's honor.
My name is Gork. I'm from the Volcar Galaxy on the planet Nukron. That is approximately 7.9 light years from your solar system. I was sent on a mission to retrieve the XL2GL. This item is an oxygen enabler which transfers atmospheric elements into fuel for consumption.
I see. And once you retrieve this device, then what?
I will return to Nebukron.
Well, does anyone else know you're here?
I believe that your military surveillance devices may have detected my presence.
Well, then I'd like to get you out of here, just in case.
That is logical, yet I must warn you that if you plan an act of deception, I will neutralize you down to your carbon fiber, along with any of your people.
I fully understand. Believe me, and there are those out there who want to restrain you, or do God knows what. And we'd better get you out of here.
I must retrieve this device immediately, or my visit will be harmful to your people.
We'll do as you wish, but first, trust me, I need to get you out of sight.
We'll comply for now, but any mistakes may cost you your life.
Okay, I understand.
President DeVille.
Oh, Vice President Hudson.
Sir, it's time to activate the full citizens alert.
Is that right?
I'd stake my reputation on it. Something landed in our nation's Rust Belt at Dearborn, Michigan. Mr. President, it was an alien vessel. Mr. President, we have been invaded.
What? Not under my watch. This should have happened under Hoover's nose. I'm gonna get all the bad press for this. What's a president to do?
Don't panic, Mr. President. Let's make a plan.
I'm gonna call in the strategic aides.
Excuse me, Mr. President. Just one.
Oh, thank you. Can you please send in the therapist?
Here,
Here,
sir.
Oh, ladies, are you ready to serve your country?
Oh, yes, we are. Can I get you that special ice cream you like so well?
Oh, yes, please.
With the little spoon?
I've been shot right here.
Oh, right here.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Can I get some Tutti Frutti ice cream?
We don't have Tutti Frutti ice cream.
Sir, the president's mental health is of utmost importance right now.
I know, Mr. President. I think it's time we activate full citizen alert. Yes, sir. I'll stake my reputation on it. Someone touched down in the nation's Rust Belt, Dearborn, Michigan. Yes, sir. I think it was an alien vessel. Mr. President, I think we have been invaded. I told you, Jelly!
Yes, it was Chet. No, he's the hobby shop guy. He had the device, the oxygen enabler, and now it's gone. Gone, I tell you, gone! This will put a major damper on my plans. And my people will be truly disappointed to hear... No, I haven't given up. I will retrieve the device and secure my place in history. I need that device to prove my theories. That man can fly to the heavens and beyond, like the little birdies. Hello? Yes, what can I do for you, Billy? What? Are you sure? When? I see. Yeah, I know where it is. 7 a.m.? Okay, I'll be there. And Billy, don't you dare forget that device. A stroke of luck.
These Carter Spriggers sure are great. So, let me get this straight, Rita. What exactly did you see?
The same thing you saw?
So, is that the plan? Just pretend we didn't see anything?
Don't be such a coward. You go first and don't leave out any details. And no exaggerations. I know how you can get, especially when it comes to the boys. You tend to stretch the truth a little.
I can see we're opening up the insult box today. Well, okay. What I saw is old Moose running for the hills. I bet he's still running now.
Yeah, I caught that. I bet he's in the Ohio border about now.
Yeah.
No, I'm not scared. I'm cautious. Yeah, that's right. Cautious. I wasn't ready for that huge pile of space stuff. To come out of nowhere and just jump out of the woods. Wasn't gonna stick around for that at all. Wonder what old Billy Boy and his two dolls, Betty and Rita, are doing right now. I bet they're held captive on his ship. I wasn't sticking around for that. I know I was gonna be the ones with the brains and the causality to get out of there. And I'll tell the people on the press the same thing. Maybe I could get a nice front page news article with my picture right on the front. Or maybe even go on the Jack Paw show. Yeah, that would be keen. Hey, where in the HE double hockey sticks am I?
That brings us back to that strange boy. I was petrified the first time I saw him. But now that I've had the time to think about it, I wonder if his outfit was an off-the-shelf clothing line from Montgomery Woods, or was it custom hemmed?
Betty!
Yes?
I think that boy was from outside the country's border. I think, well,
what, Rita?
I think he was filled with radiation, and that's why he was glowing.
What? Like an atomic experiment? I truly do remember hearing something about that on this radio show. Well, anyways, they said there's this island where they do super atomic testing with enormous bombs and army boys with neat crew cut hair, aqua velva cologne.
Betty!
Oh, and a bikini bathing suit was invented. Funny how science and fashion often mix.
Betty, the island was Bikini Island, and they did testing there.
Yeah, that's it. Just like the suit.
Betty.
What?
I think they're from another world.
You mean France?
Don't be such a simpleton, Betty. I mean, up there.
Oh, you're talking about Canada.
Check, please.
Hey, Professor.
Billy? Listen, Billy. I hope you know, this is serious. If I understand this correctly, you're saying you have knowledge of a device which may be able to create propulsion from water?
Yes, Professor. That's right. You see, well, I just thought you should know.
Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I'm still a bit confused about where this came from and how you got a hold of the device. Is this some experiment you were working on?
No. You see?
You're telling me this is it?
Yes, Professor, but there's more.
Well, okay, man, out with it.
I have strong reasons to believe that we've been invaded by outer space beings.
Little green men, Billy.
Actually, no. I don't think that's an accurate description anymore.
Back to the propulsion unit. Does that somehow tie in with your possession of the device?
Yes and no. Well, I don't know. All I know is that I promised I would not get this into the wrong hands. That's why I'm entrusting it with you. I just want you to guard it and protect it from harm. If the Russians got a hold of this, we would be finished. I mean, who knows what they would do?
I see your point, Billy. I see your point. Consider it safe and secure, and in the hands of modern science.
Hey, Mac, I got a spill over here I need you to clean.
Yeah. You seem to spill a lot when you're coming in this joint.
Not as much as those two just did. He let out a lot of gas on the enabler and some classified info.
Well, Commander, you better take that to the press. Right-yo.
Cheesy peasy! It's there! It's there! Heavens to Murgatroyd! This is one big mothership! Good God, man! It's alive!
This is my destiny. This is my fate. I will go down in the annals of history as Professor Hector McSorley, first man in space. All those who came before me were mere specks in the horizon. I am the Alpha Man. Good God, man! The vast, unknown, and uncharted horizons are within my grasp. I feel the power of pure knowledge.
May I have this as a souvenir from your home planet?
Yeah, sure, Gork. Please, take a seat. Sit. Listen, Gork. I'm really nervous. I mean, your safety's on my back, along with this new technology that could potentially destroy the human race.
The oxygen enabler will be made available in your future. Now, it would be used to destroy the human race.
It is essential that the device be returned to me, Billy.
About the enabler.
Yes?
Well, I gave it to the most educated man that I know.
Your leader?
No, my teacher.
What?
Yes, my science teacher, Professor McSorley.
Let us visit him now, Billy. Retrieve the enabler.
Okay.
Gork, you've been stalling. Your mission clearly called for a response time of 6.3 microcrons, and 7.8 have expired. State the status of your mission.
Yes, my lordship. I have found the device, and I am now in the process of securing it.
Process work? Explain!
Well, there are complications, and I do not want to upset the tender balance of this barbarian society. I feel if I pursue this too aggressively, I may enrage...
Silence, Gork! Your mission is not to be ambassador of goodwill. Your mission is to retrieve the device and return. You have 2.0 additional microcrons to complete your mission. Should you fail, you too will be carbon vaporized.
I understand, and will fulfill my obligation.
See to it immediately.
Wow, we need to get it back, Gork. I'm sorry I gave it to the professor.
My life depends on this, Billy.
Well, we can go to the professor now. We can even take the shortcut to his home over the ridge.
Ridge?
Yes, it's where my rocket testing area was.
Good, let us depart.
All those wasted lectures spent on thugs, greasers, and prima donna cheerleaders would rather be mashing in some steamy convertible or rumbling on some damp and unkempt lawn. For once, my time is not in vain. For once, I am in tune with the cosmic energy of knowledge. This is my time and my destiny. There's no turning back. To the heavens, I will go a-wandering like a cosmic nomad. Onward and upward!
I think we're in big trouble. Those are like the FBI's.
Fibbies. Haven't tried it yet.
No, Gork. We're up a creek without a paddle.
Creek. Paddle. Up. Translate, Billy.
We're screwed, Gork.
That sounds painful.
I think it's time to use one of those doodads on your belt.
Got it, Billy. I'll just set the activator to stun, so no real damage is done to these barbarians.
With the shotgun boogie, all I need is one shot. Look out, bushy tail, tonight you'll be in the pot.
Ducks in a pond, Gork. You're quite a shot.
Actually, men in white shirts, Billy. And yes, I am quite a shot.
Gork?
Yes, Billy.
Are you really sure they're just stunned?
Well, Billy... No. Billy,
Yeah, Gork?
I looked her up and down, said, boy, this is love.
I believe it's time to unlock the anti-gravity device. But where could it be? Where could it be? I need that anti-gravity device. It must be here somewhere. Where could it be? This is the anti-gravity device. Where does it go? Where does it go? Up.
Hey guys, it's quiet out here. Where are you? Did you get them? What's that?
Private, you get this straight. I want that tin can blown out of the sky right now. And bring some donuts for the general.
Isoperheric?
pH 4, isoferic.
Isoperheric.
You're so blossom, worldly. He's just the king of Nito.
Who?
Professor Gork.
Oh. It's like he knows what we're thinking before we even think it.
Right, Betty. And I know he's a bachelor because none of his collars are ever ironed or pressed.
That means he's not married, right?
Yes, Betty. And I got dibs on him now.
Oh yeah? And I know that he lives uptown and not downriver, Rita.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
Oh yes, we will.
Yeah, I know, I just said that.
Look, here he comes with that dreamy rocket boy, Billy Mason.
Good morning, Professor Gork, and what a pleasant atmosphere we're currently enjoying.
I heard we're in a new moon phase with a wandering isoperheric helium spectrum.
Show off.
That's right, girls. And for lunch today, meatloaf with red gravy.
Yes. And that is comprised of 41% ground beef, 33% tomato paste, and 16% sodium with a smidge of paprika.
Sounds keen, Billy.
And will you be there, Professor Gork?
I plan
I'll
on
bring
going.
some of my mother's homemade biscuits for a snack in case you get hungry.
Of course. You see, space and food go together like
America and hot apple pie, right, Professor Gork?
exactly what I was going to say, Billy. Truly patriotic.
Yes. Oh, don't mind if I do.
Space, you see, is a final frontier, and mankind must cross the threshold of pure knowledge prior to full exploration. Our humanity must not be dominated by our technology. Otherwise, we shall fall prey to our temptations to attempt to replicate the visions of our Creator. Please do not forget the biscuits, Betty.
I won't.
Ha 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 ha!
Silly Gork, Earth is for humans.
Bomb, 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 dang, 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 ding, dong, ding, blue moon, 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 blue moon, dip, 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 moon, 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 blue moon, dip, 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 moon, 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 blue moon, dip, 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 bomb, 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 dang, 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 ding, dong, ding, blue moon, moon, blue moon, you saw me standing alone without a dream in my heart. Dang it, dang, dang, ding it, dong, ding, blue moon. You knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really did care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms would ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had dared to go. Oh, blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Dang, 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 ding, dong, ding, blue.